welcome to a new charity shop retro game hunt. We hit a total of 11 shops and I found this little rarity for £34.99. But did I get it? No way. So part of me is like, oh, I get that like absolute frustration when I come out of a charity shop and I don't find anything. But on the flip side of that, it kind of like fuels me to think, right, there wasn't a great deal here, so it kind of fuels the optimism for going to the next one. So you guys are on this journey as always, and we're going to hit it. It's not the best day weather-wise, but hey, can't complain. Happy, healthy, and it's World Mental Health Day as I film this, so look after yourselves, guys. I'm excited to see what we find. Yeah, I'm actually waiting for a call about a console as well, so fingers crossed it'll come through. If it does, it'll probably come through next week. We'll see. Oh, stay tuned.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So it is absolutely the next location. Bit of background. This is my actual hometown. It's called Alfreton. I don't live here anymore, but I have a lot of memories around here. You've seen the retro game tours at John Shaw's, which hasn't been open for quite some time, but we're going to hit up the charity shops. And first of all, I'm going to check on the market. I used to work there actually when I was 15, like selling flowers when I was like on a Saturday. I used to get a tenner. Saturday jobs. But there is a market stall. Now Martin doesn't like me filming on there, so might not be able to get any footage, but he has been closed. But we're going to take a look. So yeah, let's go check it out. Used to work here. Fun fact, like I just said. Oh, he's closed. He is closed. No way. No. Oh, devastated. Devoed. So this shop, this was it. Like, it was so thin on the ground and I was starting to feel disappointed. So I thought I'd nip to the British Heart Foundation. So this used to be Woolworths when we were little. Loads of memories in this place. Absolute ton. This one. They typically don't sell games, but we'll have a look. And nip to the British Heart Foundation I did. They had nothing. So we dived into shop number 4 to be greeted with yet more copies of FIFA. Like, you were lucky at this stage, because we've got some good stuff coming up, you were lucky if you can even kind of snag yourselves Call of Duty. And I just feel at this point that FIFA is literally contributing towards global warming, because it's just dumped after the first year. You know, we've got FIFA 21 that's just come out, so we're going to see an abundance of FIFA 20s, and we've seen it with FIFA 19, etc, etc. Now we come down into another British Heart Foundation, and guess what? FIFA. And then this was the particular store that told me a couple of weeks ago that they get donations from Amazon, this being one of them. Okay, well that wasn't overly successful, but I made a phone call and I have had a little tip off that there's a charity shop that I think I've got time to get to before I take Molly to dog training. They said we've got about 20 games in and they're all out on the shop floor, so I was like, I've had some luck there before, so I'm gonna go and take a look. I literally have to drive within the speed limit whilst making my way swiftly to another location. So I hope it's worth it. I really hope this is worth it. If I can get out of here, we'll hopefully get something cool. Right, so we've had a change in location. I'll show you guys where we're going. We're going here. Just having a quick butcher's in here before we go elsewhere. So yeah, let's take a look in. I've had some good luck in this charity shop previously with some lovely Xbox One games. Definitely outside of the likes of like your FIFAs and your Destinies. And there wasn't a great amount in. I don't find the staff overly friendly in this particular store, so I didn't do my age-old trick of have you got anything in. But I was kind of in town and I decided that I needed to just nip in and see if there was that console that had been promised to me. So we're going to take a look in that store and we find a Mega Drive, guys, a Mega Drive. Absolutely nothing, bunch of PS2 stuff. And I did kind of say that I was going to kind of try and run to that place. I'm going to take Molly to dog training first and then I'm going to go to the other place with all the games. So what I'm going to do now is find my car key. What the hell have I done with that? Oh, I hate that. How many times has that happened to you? There is a console that I believe has been put to one side for me. So we'll go and see if it's there. I'm only going to trade it in at CEX anyway. That is the plan. Make some credits, make some trade profits. What's this geezer doing? What you doing, youth? Don't F and Jeff at me yet. But yeah, let's go, guys. So, the Xbox 360, it was in this store. I was just waiting for this lovely staff member, shout out to him, just to check, and unfortunately it had the wrong cables, couldn't pack test it, devoed, and then down the road, 60 quid for a Sega Mega Drive. We need to discuss this, guys. We need to discuss it now. They didn't have the cables for it, so couldn't really film in there anyway. It can't be pack tested. Okay, that's fine. I have to rush off and get Marlbotros now. Do you ever get that like so close but so far? Like I'm really holding out for this next place after dog training, and I have already phoned them. It's a great place to go. Fingers crossed we can get something good, guys. I do have some stuff to show you, but 60 quid for that Mega Drive bundle. What even? 60 quid, 3 controllers and micro machines. Come on. It pains me that charity shops are getting so expensive, and I get it's a charity, I understand that, but consumer logic doesn't work like that. Consumer logic wants a bargain. Totally get it, but hey, let's see. Come on, the last place. What you got for me, baby? Come on. So I took a quick pit stop. This is not the final store that we're going to, but I thought I'd dive into a charity shop that I was passing. You know what? Here, a couple of years ago, there was a copy of Final Fantasy VIII with I think disc 1 was missing on the PlayStation 1, and it was about £1.50. I ended up redonating it to a retro game shop that was in dire need of the particular discs I had, so I just gave it away to them. And this is a very hit and miss store. You do have to ask, but they do this thing where they know that their consoles they get in are worth a little bit more, and they tend to just hold them. They don't even put them on the shop floor. They just make excuses like, oh, they're not for sale. So we kind of swiftly moved on, and this was the store I had a little bit of luck in. This was the store that I made a call to. Absolutely cracking store. Loved this place. Had some decent little titles in, and I did end up picking some stuff up, which we're going to take a look at. All of the stuff I picked up, because I did pick up more stuff, when we get back to the Lady Lounge. So, I'm a little bit muddy, a little bit dishevelled, a little bit windswept, but you just saw a little bit of footage there in one of the stores I called earlier. Picked up some games, so I'm going to actually amalgamate some other really cool pickups that I've had in the charity shops, and I'm going to show you guys what I got. I'm really happy, actually. Quite surprised. Got a good PS4 title that I don't own. So that's interesting, and we're going to go, in fact I'm going to go to KFC now. I'm going to go and treat myself. I don't class buying games as a treat. KFC is my treat, so yeah, that's what I'm going to go and do now, and I hope to catch with you guys very soon. So we'll be back in the Lady Lounge with a pile here and a pile here from the charity shop footage that you guys have just seen. I hope you enjoyed the out and about stuff. I personally think I've got some bargains, and I'll be scanning one of the piles, this pile, into the CEX app on my phone to look at what I paid versus what they're worth, because I might actually have some doubles that I can trade. So 33 pence this one. I'm a bit of a one for scoring my 33 pence games. I got Dishonored, the special edition on the Xbox 360. I have this edition, pretty certain it is behind the camera right there. I have this edition of Dishonored on the PlayStation 3, and I didn't actually pay that much for it. It's definitely a series that I do need to go back to, and I don't, in terms of special editions, think that this is anything to rave about. You literally get a little tarot deck in it. It's nothing spectacular, but the box is in lovely condition, and I think for 33 pence, your girl snagged a bargain. So really stoked with that, guys, really stoked with that. Now, continuing on that theme, now I did something here that I don't really ever do, and I hope you'll see why. I picked up 2 PC games. Now check out the delightful condition of San Andreas and Vice City, with some very glossy Vice City fonts rocking it right there. The map for San Andreas is actually here. I do need to pop it away. In fact, we'll put that there. But I've said to myself for quite some time that I really need to do something with the Grand Theft Auto games as like a showpiece or a shelf piece. And I think that these are the ones, because I won't play Grand Theft Auto on the PC. I'm much more of a console girl myself, but I think I can do something really cool. And again, 33 pence each. So if ever I'm going to throw a little bit of cash at PC games, it's going to be for things like this. And obviously, I think with the San Andreas, you actually get this like a book as well. So it comes like the city guide. So there's actually a little bit more to this than meets the eye. So it really is a nice, lovely, tangible set. For 33 pence, you cannot go wrong with them. And so all of them, same shop, 33 pence each. Now, in the British Heart Foundation, I bagged myself some Xbox goodness. We got Wolfenstein: The New Order. If I can open it up here, everything is inside. This is in beautiful condition. It kind of barely looks used. There's barely even any scratches on the surface plastic as well. So I don't own it on the 360. I do have it on the PS3, and I really did enjoy it. I was very, very surprised with this. In fact, back then, I only picked this up on the PlayStation 4. Was it 4? No, 3. Because I wanted the Doom beta, and I didn't realise I had to wait for the Doom beta, and I was like, got it home, and I was like, where's the code? And then it obviously came along much later, so silly me, I probably wouldn't have bought it otherwise. But really, really nice. I think I paid £1 for that. And this has actually got an old Game Shack label on it. I've done a retro game hunt there, Game Shack in Hena. It wasn't £4.99, it was £1, and I got some Star Wars Battlefront on the original Xbox? On the Xbox One. Now, my nephew, who is about to turn 17, he has this, so maybe I'll be able to play with you. Dylan, bless you. Really, really cool stuff. So really tidy little bargains here for a couple of quid. You've just seen some fantastic games, and not only that, bundled in with a lovely special edition. But this pile we're going to go through, paid £9.97 for what you see here. And as I show you the games, we'll have a look and compare it, what the trade-in value is at CEX. Okay, I'm going to start with the back one first, as it's a PlayStation 4 game. Now, this only costs £2.99. Drive Club from Oxfam. This was the store that I'd called earlier in the day to see if they'd got anything in, to see if it was worth my while even taking a trip down. And I don't own this, and I have admittedly been intrigued by Drive Club. I just want to say shout out to my petrol heads right there. Getting a text through. Sorry about that. Shout out to you, Reese, because you've just texted me. But yeah, shout out to my petrol heads, ironically, as Reese texts. Reese and Waz in particular. I'm hoping that this isn't bad. But if it is bad, it's £3. So let's see what the trading value is. I've got the CX app open. We'll give it a little scan. Hopefully it will register. It's registered. Okay, so they sell it for £5. The trade-in is £2, so I've actually lost a penny. Whatever, it's not for trade anyway, because I don't actually own this one. So Drive Club, I'll take a little screenshot, whack it on the screen as well. £2. Next up then, we've got some Max Payne 3 on the PlayStation 3. I am 97% certain, and as I'm looking at my PS3 shelf at the top there, that I don't own this. It could actually be down there. Actually, I think I do own this. So this could be a potential trade. Again, it's in really, really nice condition. Love the little kind of extra pamphlets that you get here. Manual's looking pretty crisp. Bit of Max Payne 3. And this was £1.99. Like I said, for all of this, it was £9.97. So let's scan it in. All right. Whoa, made a loss on this one. This only trades in at CEX for £1. They sell it for £2.50. Cash value is 60 pence. So I could potentially sell this privately if you want to buy it, and I do have it. Please contact me on my Facebook group. But yeah, there's that there. So not too bad. I actually really like the condition as well. So, but this next game really kind of caught my eye, and I'm 100% certain I don't own it on the PS3, but I do own it on the PS4. It was one of the very, very, very first PS4 games released, and it was one of the very, 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 very last PS3 games released. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Absolutely cannot recommend Black Flag enough for you gamers out there that haven't played this. For me, it's like an Assassin's Creed like no other. It's that kind of pirate, nautical, like so big, because you're not just on land, you're on the sea as well, which is, and you spend a lot of time on the sea going from island to island and doing all your little things on the islands, and it's such a great game, and it's so beautiful. And I actually think that this is where I'm going to hedge my bets here, that this is actually worth a fair few quid. Valued at £1.99, but what does it scan in at CEX? Oh no, it says not to be sold separately, so I can't scan it in, but what I can do is I can type it in. So Black Flag PS3. Right, okay. That looks like a completely different cover. Okay, let's just have a chest edition, the Buccaneer edition, Creed, yeah, that's the double pack, Assassin's Creed Skull edition. So this actually, whoa, I'm wrong. This actually trades in at £1.20. I thought, and it sells for £3. I thought this would go for quite a bit more, but again, I don't own it, so it's definitely not up for trades. I just like to know kind of what I've paid versus what the high street crappy stores are. But yeah, that's cool. It's in great condition as well, and it says 60 minutes of exclusive gameplay. Right, okay, fair enough. Right, let's continue. Let's delete the search Black Flag. Next up then, and these are, bear in mind, these are from the charity shop, so not too bad by Chazza shop standards. Picked up Dead Rising 2 on the PS3. Loved me a bit of zombie hack and slash brutality. If ever you've had a hard day, something like this is great to come home to. Played a lot of Dead Rising on the 360, and I really enjoyed it. I should probably get back into Dead Rising and Dead Island. I've been thinking a lot about Dead Island recently, and yeah, I think I need to revisit on the Pro. So this was $1.99. I don't think this is going to be worth much. Similar to Black Flag, although I thought Black Flag would have been a little bit more. Let's have a butcher's. Woo! Oh my god! No way! No way! You won't believe this. If you were to trade this in at CEX for cash, they'd give you a penny. If you were to trade it in for a voucher, they'd give you 10 pence. And they sell it at £1.50. That is an insane markup, by the way. A penny? What? I'm speechless. Now, I'm going to eat my own Bowser socks if this game that I paid 99p for doesn't clutch up for me here. So far, I made a loss. I don't think I'm trading any of these in. Don't think I've got them. But anyway, we have Grand Theft Auto 4, episode from Liberty City. Street maps are included. It's looking pretty cushy. Oh yes, 99p. As you saw in the footage, there was GTA 4 and GTA 5 in there. I thought if they're 99p, I'm getting them and I'm trading them, but they were priced a lot higher. I don't think I really could have made anything from them on a trade. So, how much is this worth? I might even edit a drum roll in. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, it doesn't recognise the barcode. I wonder why it doesn't recognise the barcode. Maybe it was in with a pack. We'll just do a search. So let's have a look. So how much is this worth for trade? GTA 4 episodes from Liberty City. Ring, 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 ring. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yes. Okay, so they actually sell this for 12 quid, right? I paid 99p. For a voucher for a trade, I'll get 4 quid. I might actually sell this private. I don't know. I could get 4 quid for that on a trade. So I haven't kept a tally of this. That's not bad. I haven't kept a tally of this as I've been going along. But if you're watching, this is how much I paid for this bundle. And this is the CEX trading value. I don't think I would have made a great deal. It's just a bit of fun anyway. There's a high probability none of these will be traded because I guess I just love my games. So that was fun. We've been to so many different charity shops in this episode. Please hit that subscribe button if you've enjoyed the content and leave a like. And if you could, what helps creators the most is when you guys share the content and watch videos back to back in their entirety. So thank you. If you can do that for me, I'd be eternally grateful. But for now, I'm going to leave it there. Have a good one. My name is Gemma. Take care.